display it. Okay, the volume's a little turned up a little. So hold on, let me pause that. Let me just turn up the volume. Okay, so as you guys can see, he led off with this Rotom fan as I led off with my Starmie now. I was really thinking, would he predict that and go for an Air Slash if I switched down to Dark Tree? And I'm like, no, he's gonna go for Volts, which I knew he was choiced in some way because a Choice Scarf or Choice Specs Rotom just did work to my team. As you guys can see, it hits 5 of my monsters super effective, and then Dark Tree is frail, so let's go with that. So I switched on to my Dark Tree on a Volt Switch, and now I knew he had to switch out, so I went for a Toxic because he wouldn't switch into the Tentacruel because of Earthquake, and the Toxic hit the Mono that Powdon. Now here, I think I switch out into my Starmie because, yeah, Starmie hits it really hard, and I knew it could take an EQ relatively well. Here, I go for a Psyshock to hit the Fortress because I kind of predicted that to come in since it could definitely take a Scald. And as you can see, a Life Orb Analytic Psyshock does a lot to this Fortress. And right here, the Fortress goes for a Protect as I tried to take it out with the Scald, which is a little kind of stall, not really. But I do get buffeted again, and so does he. And he's actually going to get the double Protect off here, but luckily I went for a Recover, because I kind of predicted he would Wish or he would Protect. So now I get a kill with Starmie, so that's 1 kill for Starmie, and right here I think he brings it back in his Rotom Fan, which he does, and right here I switch out into my Mr. Penguin because I knew he wouldn't go. I knew he'd predict the Dark Tree, so he went for Air Slash. So now he has to switch out again, and I think he goes into his Melwetta. Yep. And here is where I kind of choke a little, or you guys could say I misplayed. Right here he substitutes as I Scald, but I'm not invested, so the Scald is not enough to break the sub. So right now I have to he Calm Minds, and I do have to Scald again just to break the sub. And this is where you could say that he misplayed a little, because right here I go on to Doug Trio as he sets him another sub. If I was him, I would have just went straight up for the attack right there, but he goes for a sub, and I'm easily able to break that with an Earthquake. And as you guys know, I am the Sash Doug Trio, so I'm able to live the Hyper Voice, and I'm able to get off a Reversal on this Melwetta, so it does a lot of damage, and it lets me bring in my Choice Scarf, Staraptor, which is able to just U-turn, and if he switches out, I get Switch Initiative. And which in this case, he does switch out into his Hippowdon, because his Hippowdon could definitely take hits from this thing. Hippowdon is one of the things that definitely does good versus Bird Spam, but I go into Misty here, and I'm pretty sure I just go for the Scald as he goes into his Rotom Fan. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he goes into his Rotom Fan. This Scald does a lot of damage, but at this point, I think I let my Misty go down because it's done a lot in this battle. And the Rotom Fan is gonna go. Oh, actually no, I switch on to the Chestnut because I figured an Electric type move was coming and not an Air Slash. So he does go down to the Sand, so no one gets a kill for that, or at least on my team. So the Chestnut comes in. Let's go down the Sand. So now Kraken comes in. Here I figure I go into Mr. Penguin, because what is he gonna do to me? And he does go for the Rapid Spin, getting up, spinning away the rocks. Right here I set up the rocks again, but he does knock off my leftovers, which gives me no recovery now. And I think Empoleon should actually get Roost, but whatever. So I switch on to Misty here as he goes for Rapid Spin, like I kind of predicted. And right here, I do go for a Psyshock. I was kind of expecting it to kill. I didn't expect him to be defensive, but he actually lives it. And he's able to get a knockoff and kill my Misty, so. But now I can just bring in my Staraptor, and the Staraptor basically picks up a kill, which is very nice. So I just double edge here. And now I think he goes out into his Hippowdon. Yeah, he does. And right here, I think I switch out into my Chestnut, which is one of the things that does very good versus it. He sets back up his rocks, and now without Starmie, I don't have defog on my Empoleon, so now I do not have a way to get rid of rocks. So rocks are here to stay, which is not too good for my Talonflame. But here I do Leech Seed this Charizard, and this Charizard was definitely an issue. Now I had to switch out here. I go into my Empoleon. I was trying to sack it off. Well, I knew he would D-dance, but What I didn't think is, you guys will see this in a second, he has a roost. I kind of predicted him to have D-dance and 3 attacking moves, but no, he has D-dance and then 2 attacking moves, or in roost. So 2 non-attack moves and 2 attack moves. So I go into my chestnut, and this is where I kind of have to just start drain punching, because he is just going to, he's just going to set up another D-dance, and I really can't afford to switch out, because this chestnut is my best thing to take it on. Or at least it's my best thing to sack off as well. So right here, he's just gonna roost again. And really, if I had EQ, it would have been a little better for me, but I wouldn't be getting HP back from the drain punch, but lead seed would be giving me recovery. So here, I think he roosts one more time after that crit happened. So I think he roosts again, and as you guys will see in a couple turns, he actually has the flare blitz instead of fire punch. Now, if he had the fire punch, it might have been a 1-0 instead of a 2-0, but the flare blitz takes him down to 9%, which means that my Talonflame can just come in and get a kill. But so he does switch out into his Powdon, which is at 70%, and I do Brave Bird here, and it does get a crit. But with the toxic damage and another Brave Bird, it didn't matter too much, because I still would have won 2-0, but it just would have been in a different way. A Staraptor would have got more kills, but that was basically GG from there. I could just Brave Bird again to kill this Charizard, and let his last mon, or my Talonflame faints already to the sand, and I can just bring in my Scarf Raptor and just kill off the Meloetta. So, my opponent, the Staraptors, otherwise known as Glueless, was a very good opponent. This is actually his first league battle, so he definitely played very well for his first league battle, and yeah, so definitely a good game to him, and very happy to pick up our first win of the season. We are 1-0 with a 2+2 differential, and I'm actually recording this Saturday night, and I'm actually going to be doing my week 2 match tomorrow, so you guys will see that up on Monday. So hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button down below, and I'll see you guys next time.